Hi friends. This week we're talking about bugs. In particular, we're talking about insects, things that have 6 legs, usually 2 wings and some antennae, and 3 body parts, a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. Let me show you something here. I have this really cool box and it's filled with plastic bugs. But you could get a real box like this that has a magnifying lid, and then you could catch bugs and put it inside the box. But don't leave the bugs in there too long or they'll die. But let me show you the plastic bugs I have inside and tell you a little bit about them. I'm gonna get out my tweezers. Let's see. The first thing I have, ooh, I wonder if you know what this is. Let me give you a clue. It's green. It can hop really well. And because it's green, it's hard to see it in the grass. What do you think it is? I gave you some big clues there. Green, in the grass, and can hop. Right, a grasshopper. So here's my little grasshopper, my plastic grasshopper. And did you know that grasshoppers have ears on their tummies, on their bellies? That's where their ears are. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. And they can make music by rubbing their legs on their wings and making a pretty sound. What else is in my bug box? What's this one? Ooh, here we go. What's that? I didn't even give you a chance to guess, but this is a fly. Bzzz. And people like to swat them and get rid of them because they spread a lot of germs. Flies like things that are really dirty. Okay, they like garbage and other things that are dirty, rotten food. And you know what? They taste these things, not with their mouth, but with their feet. What else is in my box? Let's see. I'm going to see if you can guess this one. All right. This one is a bright color. And most people like these. They don't sting or anything like that. They're kind of cute. Usually they're red, sometimes yellow, and they have spots. What do you think it is? If I can grab it. That's right, a ladybug, okay? But you know what? Ladybugs are not just girls. Ladybugs are boys too, just so you know. And did you know that ladybugs are bright colored because they're trying to trick the birds? Because they're bright red, the birds think that they're poisonous, so they don't eat them. And the ladybug can go on its way and not be bothered. Let's see. Ooh, here's one. You might find these at your picnic. Yeah, they come in lots of them at one time. They're really tiny and black, usually. Can you think of what I'm thinking of? How about an ant? This is a giant ant, a giant plastic ant. But ants are really strong. They can lift things that are 50 times heavier than them. Let's see, any other good ant things? Oh, I forgot. Ants can swim. Did you know that? Ants can swim. So they're not only strong, but they're good swimmers. Let's see. This is one that I see over my pond all the time. Flies around. It's got a long tail and wings. And it likes to fly over the lily pads in the water in my pond. Do you know what this is? Can you see it? This is a dragonfly. Dragonflies are really cool because dragonflies can hover, fly right over something. They don't have to go forward or backward. They can just kind of hover, just like a helicopter. Let's see. Ooh, this one. Sometimes people are scared of this one. Often they're yellow and they have a black stripes on them and they go bzzz. And if you really like honey, it comes from these. Do you have an idea what I have? That's right, a bee, right? And bees are kind of scary because they can sting. But did you know something? Only the girl bees sting. The boys don't. So if you come across a boy bee, you'll be fine. It's just the girls. Let's see, what else is in here? Oh, this one's one you may not know. It looks a lot like a grasshopper. A lot like one, but it only lives in the jungle. It can turn its head 180 degrees, like twice as far as you and I can turn our heads. This is a praying mantis. And it's sometimes called a praying mantis. It's what's got its name because it's got long hands that are sometimes in this little form like this, and it looks like they're praying. And then this is big. I have a very big one, but they're not always this big. This is a beetle, okay? And beetles come in all kinds of shapes and colors, but beetles have really hard outer shells. That protects them. But if they move their outer shells out of the way, they have soft, silky wings underneath and they can fly. And some beetles grow up to be very old, like 50 years old, about my age. That's an old beetle. And last, in my box, I have one last thing. We've been talking about these a lot. Egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, emerges out of its chrysalis or cocoon into a beautiful, butterfly. Butterflies, interesting thing. Did you know that butterflies can't fly if they're cold? That's why we would try to get our butterflies to hatch in the springtime when we have our butterfly homes at school, because we want them to be able to go out into the wild when it's warm so that they can fly and find food. Anyway, guys, I hope you find some good bugs, some insects, some creepy crawlies, all those good things in your yard in this springtime. And see if you can't find a box to keep them in, at least for a little while, so that you can look at them. Take care, guys. Bye.